And now, my friends, for our special guests, I'd like to introduce to you all the Galacticas. Hello, the Galacticas. How are you doing?
Hey!
Good, good. Awesome. Alrighty.
What's up, Wisconsin?
Oh, no. All right. So, yeah, this is Calgary's nerdiest pop-punk band, and I'll let you guys take it away.
Amy was a fast lover, but she always put the past where it needs to be. We got drunk on Boxing Day in Victoria, 2017. I heard that she was feeling down and out. No more Instagram or Facebook account, an old school analog personality. A chord that is broken is the one that'll make it to me.
She said, let's go play some Mario Kart at my place. It's 3 a.m. and I'm tired of being nothing more than your old roommate's ex-girlfriend. Let's go play some Mario Kart at my place. It never ends when you're running from that fateful day. The last Nintendo's broken. Hurt with a friend in the Venom Zone. Now we go dance when her bed is cold. Vampire tattoo on her inner thigh. And second player score shining in her eyes. She told me a secret and then she told me never to die. Let's go play some Mario Kart at my place. It's 3 a.m. and I'm tired of being nothing more than your old roommate's ex-girlfriend. Let's go play some Mario Kart at my place. It never ends when you're running from that fateful day. The last Nintendo's broken. Amy always said it would happen soon, even when she gamed in a different room. But it ain't cheating when the game supplies the mushroom.
She told me a secret, then she told me never to tell. Whoa, whoa.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Figaro.
I said, please don't shoot the blue shell. Please don't run me off the road. Spare me 7 years of wings for a poor excuse to take me home. Let's go play some Mario Kart at my place. It's 3 a.m. and I'm tired of being nothing more than your old roommate's ex-girlfriend. What's up, Calgary? We are the Galacticas coming to you live from CJSW on local singles with my old buddy Sammy rocking out. Yeah, this is an old song we wrote a few years ago now, way before the pandemic. This one is called Diagnostics. Mark, how you feeling over there?
I'm pretty good, Tony.
Whoa, that's a really weird voice you just made. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. They own the night, but we still own the weekend. Our minds in satellites. I know, hearts like a stone. And through these cold connections, she's got no place left to go. Behind the social Robots caught in runaway weekends. They're living life on the deep end. Program that keeps on repeat and check your diagnostics. Yeah. Hey, just surrender, babe, or fear to be forgotten. It's all or nothing, sunshine. I know, just ride the wave. All mesmerized and silent, she scrolled straight down the hill. A martyr of the 90s. I know, no one would tell where I was going nowhere. We got high on binary. Robots caught in runaway weekends. They're living life on the deep end. Program that keeps on repeat and check your diagnostics. Robots caught in runaway weekends. They're living life on the deep end. Program that keeps on repeat and check your diagnostics.
Your diagnostics. Your diagnostics.
Where I just couldn't find her. We got high, we're running big. Yeah!
Robots caught in runaway weekends. They're living life on the deep end. Program that keeps on repeating. Check your diagnostics.
Robots caught in runaway weekends. They're living life on the deep end. Program that keeps on repeating. Check your diagnostics. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Future rock stars, the Galacticas. I'm not being sarcastic when I say this. How are you not famous yet?
How are you not famous yet, Sammy?
All right. Flattery all around here. All right. So I do have a few questions for you guys. So you guys have a really big week coming up. Can you talk a little bit more about what's going on this week?
Oh, tell me about it. This is it's a jam-packed January for us. Jam-packed January. It sounds great, and it's true. Yeah, we're playing tomorrow night at the Ship and Anchor. We're opening for the legendary punk rock band called Downway, along with good buds Dead Pixel that you actually just played on the show. And the singer of Dead Pixel actually used to be the bass player for this band, so we're gonna beat him up when we get there.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then after that, we are playing the fantastic Big Winter Classic Festival. We are super stoked for that. It's our first time actually playing the festival, and yeah, like it's just it's a big honor to be chosen to do that. So that's on the Saturday at the Inner City Brewery. I think we're playing the all ages set at 3:45.
Yeah, 3:45.
I'm extremely excited for all this.
Unfortunately, Mark cannot do it, so we have a cardboard cutout of the Mandalorian that we're going to put on stage in place of him.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm even more excited for that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so let's talk about all ages a little bit. I've noticed a bit of a pattern with the Galacticas here, and it's a good pattern. It's a pattern that I love to see. You guys have been playing a whole lot of all ages shows lately. Whether that's, at the back when Broken City was still open, or if it's for Big Winter Classic, or if it's at the Neverland Studios. So what got you involved with working with all ages? Was that on purpose?
I've just always personally been I'm the only one here talking, I think, so I'm just gonna
Okay, well, I actually know the answer to this question. It's because there's not enough adults out there that like the Galacticas, so we had to broaden our horizons a little bit.
Actually, yeah, I very much am a big advocate. I feel like there should be more all ages shows. I love all ages, the community. I grew up being a dumb little 15-year-old punk kid going to tons of community centers that we destroyed the community centers, but it was part of growing up. And I feel like there just needs to be a lot more of it, and we just love playing for kids because kids are, they're the heart of rock and roll,
Children are our future, really.
Yeah, and the children are our future.
Yes, yeah, they are. No, that's great. Because there's a lot of bands that will play with all ages groups. But I've noticed the Galacticas is probably one of the bands that plays with them more often, and that's excellent. Children do need some great musical role models, and you guys are influencing them.
Let's not make a big shout out on that note to Mixed Blame and What's the Plan. Yeah, they're two all ages bands that are really making waves right now. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I think Mixed Blame is also going to be playing Big Winter Classic as well on the Sunday, so that is great. So speaking of musicians, I guess, that you gave a shout out to, I always like to ask any musicians that come onto my show, because we are a very local show and we do have all ages listening to this. I like to ask 2 questions. So the first question I have for you guys is, do you have a good piece of advice, like maybe in a sentence or 2, for brand new musicians starting out, no matter if they're 10 years old or 60 years old? Just a line of advice from each of you for new musicians.
Just give up. You're making me look bad, kid. I'm 35 years old and I'm still not famous yet. I don't know. Mark, Will, you answer this question.
I think for people who are just starting out, I think learn covers. Learn covers first, especially if you're starting a band for the first time. That's how you get tighter. I mean, we do most of the music we play when we're out touring are covers. So I think it's made us a better band. So learn covers. Learn covers, everybody.
Actually, I got an actual real piece of advice that's not so mean. Pick a genre. Don't think that it's cool to just be whatever. My first band, we thought it was cool to not pick a genre, and we were really bad because of that. And I think as soon as we figured out, the Misfits are cool, we went in that direction. That's when we kind of figured things out. Mark, you say something. Go.
Yeah. I've got financial advice for those musicians
That
out
is
there.
always helpful.
Yeah, just buy the $50 cable. Just save up and buy the $50 cable. I always was cheaping out. I was buying $20 cables, and they'd bust after 2 or 3 shows. Just buy the $50 cable.
This is all great advice. I love it. Okay, and then here's the other question I usually ask. Give me a local band recommendation that you think is fantastic, other than Mixplain and What's the Plan, because we already mentioned that.
Yeah, and you already did play our buds Less Miserable and Dead Pixel. Oh, Jeezers, Louisers. I'm going to give a shout out to Never Changed, actually. They're a pretty cool band that we played with at Vern's a little while ago. And they're like kind of, I don't know what you call like heavier pop punk. It's what the kids are doing these days. But I think they're a really tight band.
I'll shout out Cheer, I think, because that's my favorite band in Calgary right now, Cheer.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know any local bands.
Just say Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, yeah. Iron Maiden, best Calgary band ever.
They're close enough to Calgary, right?
Yeah, I mean, England, Calgary, what's the difference?
yeah, it's only a C or 2 in between. That's
I got a great
fine.
one. Girl Talk. We played with them all ages show, and they're a really cool 2-piece band, and I was really blown away by them. I feel like Girl Talk's gonna be the next Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah, that's a brother and sister band, I believe, too. So that's also very cool. All right. Well, I'm very excited for you guys for this week. So just to recap the shows for our listeners here, you're opening for Downway at the Ship and Anchor with Dead Pixel tomorrow night. That's going to be a super fun show. And then you have Big Winter Classic on Saturday at Inner City Brewing for 3:45 p.m.
Yeah, that's right. And after that, we are heading into the studio, Echo Bay Studio with Casey Lewis to record some more Tune Skis, new EPs coming up, I think.
That is super exciting. All right. Well, we will make sure to keep an ear out for that. But for now, I believe you guys have some more songs for us.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, no, I'm so hyped, but...
I just want to talk more about $50 cables, actually. Well, so this next one is actually going to be off of the new EP. We did release it a while ago. I made a music video for it. You can find it on YouTube. If you just look up the Galacticas on YouTube, you'll find a bunch of dumb little cartoons of our music videos, and this is one of them. It's the Star Wars characters versus the Transformers is in this video. So if you're...
I hate this band.
Yeah, all right. They clearly have confidence, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between.
shut their eyes when it's too bright. Well, I know where I'm going and I know where I am, reaching out from the fire with the wrong hand. What's one more battle to a weapon who can only fade to gray? Just a dying hero, just some fucking dying hero. What's one more weapon to a battle that'll transform every day? Just a dying hero, just some fucking dying hero. Show me how they'll never tear it down. A fortress under fire from all the lies we keep around. And they say they don't want to die for someone else's dream. Just mediocre stories of what used to be believed. Well, the arc of our fathers disappears into the past by some casual referendum with the wrong stand. What's one more battle to a weapon who can only fade to gray? Just a dying hero, just some fucking dying hero. What's one more weapon to a battle that'll transform every day? Just a dying hero, just some fucking dying hero.
Tell me they'll remember what the difference was between ourselves, and I'll atone for everything I got so wrong.
So wrong.
Incidental aftermath of monolithic rays. We're fighting ancients back where we belong.
Well, I know where I'm going and I know where I am, reaching out from the fire with the wrong hand. What's one more battle to a weapon who can only fade to gray? Just a dying hero, just some fucking dying hero. What's one more weapon to a battle that'll transform every day? Just a dying hero, just some fucking dying hero. One will stand, one will fall, but both of us will lose. These colors don't run off your steel. All right, we don't have a transition into this one, so we're just gonna go ahead. I never wanna be another martyr for rock and roll's demise. Just cracked leather, punks forever, 2005. Out come the walls when the sun is low, and it's a punk rock sermon going down below, with all the bright light city dreams, child of Babylon and Mos Eisley. Renegade girl with a Vulcan smile, as the skinhead raids come in single file. We are an exile family from the other kind of teenage dream, and I say, hey, let it rain. We got nothing but the weekend to blame. Let it rain. We got nothing but the weekend, and don't say maybe. Don't say maybe. Crack leather, punks forever, 2005. Wretched scum and villainy, but we made it out alive. I never wanna be another martyr for rock and roll's demise. Just crack leather, punks forever, 2005. Hey, motherfucker, have a drink on me. Into the cantina mosh pit melody. We got a long way left to go. Bottles to the ground and hell below. Hello, Greedo, we're the wild ones, and it's a misfit mono-thread celebration. Blaster neon lights sunshine into a punk rock afterlife. And I say, hey, let it rain. We got nothing but the weekend to blame. Let it rain, 'cause this parking lot communion is cold and crazy. Cold and crazy. Crack leather, punks forever, 2005. Wretched scum and villainy, but we made it out alive. I never wanna be another martyr for rock and roll's demise. Just crack leather, punks forever, 2005. All right. Let it rain. We got nothing but the weekend, and don't say maybe. Don't say maybe. Crack leather, punks forever, 2005. Wretched scum and villainy, but we made it out alive. I never wanna be another martyr for rock and roll's demise. Just crack leather, punks forever, 2005. Woo!
Alrighty, the Galacticas, thank you so much for coming on to our show today. Very much appreciated. Now, for all you listeners out there, you can catch them playing either tomorrow at the Ship and Anchor. That is happening at the Ship and Anchor with Downway and Dead Pixel, or you can catch them at Big Winter Classic at Inner City Brewing for 3:45. This is an all-ages show on Saturday, and it's pay what you can. Thanks again, guys. We are going to go into our next set here with Crooked Spies and their song Chasing Lights on CJSW 90.9 FM.